I feel like at this point I really don't know the meaning of the term book ban. Hey guys, it's Anna, and today I'm going to be doing another book haul. If you didn't see by the title, well, now you know. These are all the books that I bought during the holiday season, during Christmas time, so that's what it's going to be, my holiday book haul. And it's like 16 books. I'm pretty sure I got 16 books. The first book I got was, well, it's actually the last book I got, but anyway, this is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This was from Books A Million. I ordered this with a gift card. By the way, if you ever want to buy books online from Books A Million, it's $3 for shipping per item. So just to keep that in mind, this is originally $13 on the website, and I ended up paying like $18 with tax and shipping and all that. So yeah, just a little thing to keep in mind. And my cat is now on the bed. Just made that bed and now he's on it. I don't really know much about this book. I do know that it deals with time travel though and pirates. I'm pretty sure it has pirates in it. So that's just great. Another thing about this book is me and my friend Tori are reading this for the month of January, and so far I'm on like page, let's see here, yeah, 47. I'm supposed to be on page 82 yesterday, so sorry, Tori. I promise I will get to 82 by today, but also, look how gorgeous this book is when it is naked. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. It's just really beautiful. It's got this very silvery, it's almost like wintry feel to it. I got 4 books the last time I went shopping at Books A Million, so these are also from Books A Million, and I got these 4 books, and the first one is Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. This is the first book to the somewhat companion novel, Perfect, which I have up there, so now I have the first one, so I'm gonna read this sometime in the future. I don't know when. Up next is Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I finally got the first book to the series. For those of you who don't know, I had Pretties and Extras, which were the 2nd and 4th. So now I just need to get specials, and then I'll have the entire series. It's kind of hard to see, though, because it's white. So there you go. Up next, I have Still Alice by Lisa Genova. This was a great movie. I saw the movie. I haven't read the book yet, which is why I got it. Basically, it's about this woman named Alice Howland who has just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, which is like memory loss and amnesia type thing that gets worse throughout age. And I think she gets diagnosed with around when she's like 40 years old or something like that. She's in her 40s, I'm pretty sure. And this is basically her life after she finds out and going through all the different stages of Alzheimer's, and it's really emotional, but the movie was awesome, and I'm sure the book will be even better, so it's gonna be great. And then the final book that I got was actually the reason I went to Books A Million in the first place, and that is This Is Where It Ends by Marieke Nijkamp. Tell me if I said that right. I probably did not, but you know, that's okay. This book is about a school shooting. It is, I want to say, 54. It takes place in a span of 54 minutes, and it takes the place of 4 different points of views. They're all students, and yeah, it's just about them going through a school shooting, and I already read this. I'm probably going to do a book review on this really, really soon because I loved this so much. I gave this 5 stars on Goodreads. If you have not read this yet, this just came out and I highly suggest you pick it up. Also, when it's naked, it's got like this sort of parchment feel to it. And then that's the spine, and yeah. It's just a really awesome book, guys. The next 2 books are from when I went to Books A Million. I can't remember when I got these, but I did get them. And the first one is My True Love Gave to Me by, well, it's edited by Stephanie Perkins, but it's by all these authors right here. I've only read like 2 or 3 of these though, which is kind of sad, but I do plan on reading some of them very soon, hopefully. But this is what it looks like when it's naked. It's got the engraved My True Love Gave to Me on it, and then it's got all these stars on the spine. It just said My True Love Gave to Me, Stephanie Perkins, you know, that good stuff. And basically it's 12 holiday stories by each author. They wrote one. So it's kind of like the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's just cute little short stories, and I heard it's just really cute. And I got this on sale for $4.97, so yeah. And then the other book that I got that same day was Ensnared by A.G. Howard. I think this was actually when I went to go buy, I was looking for Passenger, and then I couldn't find Passenger because it wasn't out yet. And so I found this instead, and I was so very excited. This is the 3rd edition to the Splintered Trilogy, which is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland. I'm still in the 2nd book, but yeah, moving on. So up next are the 2 books that I got online on eBay. It is the 2nd and 3rd book of the Poison Study series, Magic Study, and Fire Study. I've been looking for these covers forever, and then I finally just like found them one day, and I was just like, well, I can't pass that up because they'll probably be gone really soon. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this trilogy. I still haven't started it yet, but I will tell you that it is about a girl who is taken captive by like the kingdom, like she's arrested or something for, I don't remember what the crime was, and she has 2 choices: to either be executed or to be the king's next taste tester, which is to taste all his food and drinks and see if there's poison in it. So she could die either way, but she chooses the taste tester because you die later than sooner, whereas if you were executed, you die like right there. So up next, I got 2 $25 gift cards to Barnes & Noble for Christmas from my nanny, and so that's like $50. Barnes & Noble does free shipping if you have like a gift card online, so that was great. So I got 3 books, and the first one is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I was so very excited to finally receive this book. I still have yet to read Fangirl, but me and Tori are planning on reading that next month, so I am very, very much excited to read this after. It's got this wonderful spine. I always do that because it's so hard to see. And another thing about this book is it has a beautiful map, and if you don't know me, I'm a sucker for maps, so that just makes it even better. And I don't know why I did that, but I did, and yeah, now it feels awkward, doesn't it? Alright, moving on. I also got Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This is the first book to the Lunar Chronicles. I already had the entire Lunar Chronicles. In fact, this was the actual book that I read when reading it, but I got the hardcover version, but it's there, and I don't want to take it out because it's too beautiful. So I just have this to represent it because it looks the same as just hardcover instead. And yeah, very beautiful. And then the final book that I got from Barnes & Noble was 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnson, and this book is kind of like The Wrath of the Dawn, where it's a retelling of 1001 Nights. It's about a king who marries a girl one morning and then has her killed that night, and then marries another girl the next day. So it's a continuous cycle of just killings, remarryings, all that, and there's like a twist to it. I don't know the twist for this one, but I highly recommend The Wrath of the Dawn if you haven't read it yet. I have a review of that on another thing, but yeah, guys, I'm very much excited to read this and see what it's all about. And when this is naked, it's got like a beautiful starry like sky to it with like a little horizon, not horizon, but like the ground type thing. Like it's really, really beautiful. So up next, I got these 4 books when I went to Target. I think I went to Target to go find Passenger. Yeah, I ended up getting like 6 books in one day without even getting the book that I had gone to get in the first place. So anyway, we're just gonna start. I got The Martian by Andy Weir. It's about a man astronaut, Mark Watney, who after he became one of the first people to walk on Mars, he ended up getting left on Mars by accident or something like that, and I've heard this is actually really funny. It became a movie. I still haven't seen the movie yet, but I've heard it's really funny considering the circumstances of being like trapped on Mars. So very, very excited to read this. It's very short, so I might read this next month. I haven't really decided yet. Might read it this month, who knows. Up next is Soundless by Rochelle Mead. I've heard really good things about this one. It is a Chinese folk tale retelling. I think I said that right. It's about a girl who lives in this village or something where the people there do not have any hearing. They are deaf, and she wakes up one morning and she ends up being able to hear. Like, it's back. So the problem is, though, is that some of the villagers are starting to become blind as well as deaf. So she needs to try to figure out what's happening. It's a fairy tale. It is a fantasy standalone, so it's not a series. So if you want a standalone and you don't want to worry about a series, I recommend this one, even though I haven't even read it yet. But it's a very beautiful book. And then it's just red, and it says Soundless up and down, and yeah. I got Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th book to the Throne of Glass series, which I am still currently reading. Still currently on Heir of Fire, which is the 3rd book, so after that I might just get into this depending on how I feel, but I also do have other books to read this month, so we'll have to see about that. But I am very much excited about this series. I can't really tell you much about this one without spoiling everything. I mean, I don't even know what it is because I don't want to spoil myself. But basically, the Throne of Glass series takes place in a really fantasy world, and this girl, Selena Sardathian, is the main character, and she is known as what is called the Adarlan's assassin, like the best assassin in the kingdom of Adarlan, and she gets captured and is given the choice of staying in her prison or whatever, where she would be executed at some point, or she would die at some point. Or she could become the king's champion by competing against other assassins and seeing who wins. It's kind of like the Hunger Games, I guess, except like not really. It's more like the competition was with the Hunger Games, and yeah, they just all compete to become the king's champion, which would be his assassin, basically. So yeah, this series is really full of badassery, and I just love this series so much. It is so great. The final book that I got from Target and from the holidays was the book 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I don't know much about this, but I think, it's like got thieves and mischief makers, I guess. That's so weird to put it, but I have heard really good things about this book, and I think it's part of a series, so if you're looking for a new series, I guess start that one. But as you can see, it has black edged pages. This book is beautiful, especially when it's off, and it's got 6 of Crows in the red lettering, kind of like the Lunar Chronicles, how that goes. But yeah, guys, so that was my, oh gosh, that was my gigantic, okay, that was my gigantic book haul. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye!